Good afternoon and welcome back to Paul Sherry Conversion Vans. My name is Justin Smith and today we're going to highlight another new arrival here at the dealership. What we're looking at is a 2010 Chevrolet Express with an Explorer Limited XSE package on it. Now this conversion van is raised roof and it's done in the Toreador red paint. Now this specific paint job is a Toreador red fade, so it goes to a darker maroon towards the bottom. And I tell you, this has got every option available that Explorer has to offer. Another neat feature on this van is it does have a track vision satellite system on it, which is up on the raised roof and also has been painted in the same color to match the van. Starting off on the side of the van, we've got the Signature X vents here in the fender. Full paint on all the way around, body trim, mirrors, door handles. This particular van has had a new set of wheels put on it in the last 400 miles. Has brand new Michelin tires all the way around, so not going to have to do anything for the tires for a long time. But looking down the side of the van, the paint is absolutely perfect. No door dings anywhere to be found on this van. Just a super nice van. Okay, now for the back of the van. I want to go over some of the capabilities that this van has to offer and also some very important safety features. Starting with the safety features, this van does feature traction control and StabiliTrak. So that's going to ensure optimal traction in all weather conditions, which is a nice feature to have. This van does feature a factory backup camera. So anytime you put this van in reverse, you're going to get a visual on the factory navigation screen, and it also does have two sensors in the rear bumper to give you an audible as well. So you're going to get an increased tone the closer you might get to any objects. And as far as the capability in this 7-passenger, this van has a factory tow package and will safely tow up to 6,400 pounds. So that's just a great feature to have and such a large family-sized vehicle. All right, now for the inside of this 2010 Explorer high-top conversion van. Going to go over all the features, the electronics, everything that comes inside a conversion van. We'll go over that. The electronics in this van, being an X package Explorer, that gives you, like I said earlier, every option. So even on the inside, you got the upgraded components. The TV is a Sony 27-inch 1080p flat screen television. So you do have the capability to pull in some local channels if you're stationary. It's no different than any TV that you'd find in your house. So that's a really nice setup. And that's paired up with a Pioneer DVD player. Now the DVD player is located in the console that's right between the front two seats. And this particular console, being an X package, gives you the gaming console. So you do have RCA inputs for connectivity, such as a video game or multiple other things. So it's really nice. So anything that you connect to those RCA ports is going to show up right on the TV. Now when watching a movie in this van, you have a couple different options as far as the audio goes. You can listen to the movie through the rear surround sound speakers, or you can listen to the movie through the wireless headphones that are provided. So that's just another great feature. Mom and Dad don't necessarily have to hear Despicable Me, 20 times in 1 week. So that's great. As far as privacy goes in the back of this van, like most of the conversion vans that you see here at the dealership, these have the privacy shades that go all the way around the back windows. So that's a nice feature to have, give you a little added protection or privacy. Being a high top, we have the overhead storage all the way around with the safety nets, which is lit. And also do have indirect lighting that you can turn on and off to dress it up in here at nighttime. It's a really pretty feature. Being an X package, that gives you the rear power sunroof. Does have a retractable sunshade and is a fully functional sunroof like you'd find in any modern car, truck, SUV. The rear sofa in this thing is a 3-piece power sofa on a sliding track. So you can move the sofa forward and back to give yourself a little more leg room or a little more storage room behind the sofa. And you do have the capability to fold it flat. Being a 3-piece, it is the biggest sofa in the conversion van market. Makes for a nice place to catch some rest while you're en route. Now this van does feature power windows on both sides, power mirrors which are heated, and a collapsible forward or backwards mirror. It does have a keyless entry system with factory remote start. Now the two captain chairs that I'm sitting in are on an 8-way power pedestal. They do have power recline and also do feature a power lumbar and also heat. So the comfort up here in the front is just as good as in the back. So Explorer has a really good seat. Now in between the front two seats, you're going to notice there is a console. It does have a cooler built inside with a removable liner. And the lid also acts as 2 additional cup holders up in the front of the van, so that's a really nice feature. Moving over to the dashboard, we have a really nice leather wrapped wheel here with steering wheel controls on both sides of the steering wheel. Now the controls on the left are going to operate your cruise control, and the controls on the right are going to be for your factory navigation system, give you the capability to answer a hands-free phone call through the Bluetooth system. Now moving over to the dashboard in the center, we have a tow haul button. As I mentioned earlier, this van does have a factory tow package on it. So anytime that you do hook a trailer or a load up to this, you're going to want to go ahead and press that tow haul button. That's just going to make it less stressful on the van under load. This van does, as I mentioned, have traction control. There is a button on the dash to be able to turn that on and off. And the navigation radio, as I mentioned earlier, is factory. It does have an AM/FM tuner. Also a CD player. And then in the mirror here, we do have a power rearview mirror. As a matter of fact, I mentioned that the backup camera shows in the navigation. It doesn't. It shows up in the mirror. And also this is a home link mirror, so you can program 3 garage doors to the mirror, and it also does have a compass built in, so that's a nice feature. Now above the rear view mirror, you have some controls up here. Now these are going to control the heat and air in the back of the van, so that's a nice feature to be able to control the climate from up front for the passengers in the back, especially if you have small children. Now above that, you're going to notice there's about 5 toggle switches up here. Those are for all the indirect lights in the back, and the sunroof button is located right here to be able to open the sunroof from the front of the van. And that pretty much wraps up the front of this 2010 Explorer conversion van. Once again, I want to thank you for joining us today here at Paul Sherry Conversion Vans, and we hope that you enjoyed the video that we did on this 2010 Toreador Red Fade Explorer conversion van. And if you have any questions on something that we might not have covered in this video, or maybe even a question on another van on our website, please don't hesitate to call. We're always around and willing to answer anybody's question. And for those of you that are in search of that perfect conversion van, I kindly ask that you subscribe to our YouTube channel and even like us on Facebook. That's going to ensure better your chances that you won't miss out on that next great deal. And from everybody at Paul Sherry's, we'd like to wish you a happy holiday. Thanks again.